Hi, I'm Sherry, again with you, the Executive Director of Community Shares, and today we are going to talk with Will Green, who is the Executive Director of Mentoring Positives, and they're one of our new member groups at Community Shares of Wisconsin.
Yes.
Hi, Will.
How you doing?
Good.
How you doing?
Can you tell us and tell the rest of the Community Shares board and donors, supporters, more about Mentoring Positives? What's the work that you do in the community?
Yeah, it's a mentoring program. I started in 2004, so it's going on our 15th year. We're based in the east side, in Darville, Worthington Park on the east side. And we've been working with high-risk youth or youth that are adjudicated through the court system for the last 15 years. So we're a mentoring program. We work with youth. We work more towards their social, emotional. And also, we work with kids building strong relationships and through our social entrepreneurship program.
Yeah. Can you tell us a little bit more about the social entrepreneurship program? People might have heard about some of the products that you all work on.
Yeah, no doubt. The Hook is the Key is our motto. It's, Mentoring Positives was a program I started after the loss of my mom. Mm-hmm. So I think that's very important for people to know. Her name was Muriel Pipkins, and I lost her to breast cancer at 46 years old in 2002. And so it was pretty traumatic for me. So I took her initials, Muriel Pipkins, and created Mentoring Positives. And so I wanted to mentor youth and positives and all people I met. And so urban agriculture was something that came along. I went through a program at Edgewood. This was Edgewood Sustainability Leadership Program, and I found out about urban ag. So I was able to get some boys, grow some tomatoes and peppers on an acre of land that was donated from Holy Cross Church. And we were able to create a salsa, a mild and a spicy salsa called Off the Block Salsa. So that salsa is in all Metcalf's, all Willie Street co-ops, Regent Street Market, and Supercharged Foods. And, we've just been doing that with the kids. I found that as a hook to engage kids and keep them positive. And we also have a pizza that's coming out. It's called Off the Block Pizza. So we hopefully will be in the public market when it opens up in 2021, if it does. And we'll have a stall there selling hot pizzas.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, that's super exciting. So what is one final thing that you would like the Community Shares board and supporters to know about Mentoring Positives?
Right now we are just kind of been here 15 years, but we're still like this newborn baby with a bunch of knowledge. And so we're just building our capacity within our organization to really align ourselves for the future. We do foresee having our own site at some point. That's down the line, 5-10-year plan. But for right now, I think our biggest project right now is that we've partnered with the Madison School District. So we'll be actually starting a new program in the school next week. Starting huge. February 26th. So it's really huge. We'll be able to offer kids the opportunity to hopefully graduate on time, leadership certificates through the Department of Public Instruction, and also catch up on credits that they're behind on. So hopefully it'll be a very positive partnership in that we can start to change the dynamics of how kids are learning in school.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Will Green, Executive Director of Mentoring Positives and one of the new board members at Community Shares of Wisconsin. We're so grateful to have your leadership on the board of Community Shares. Yeah. Thanks so much, everybody. All right, welcome to our interview with our next new member group, Moses. And we're here with Frank Davis and Rachel Kincaid. Rachel is the official rep to the board, and Frank is the organizer for Moses. And so we'd just like you to introduce yourselves to Community Shares, tell us what you do, and about why your work is so important in the community. You want to start?
Sure. My name is Frank Davis. I am the community organizer for Moses. I have been with Moses for in this official capacity for about 3 years. I've been associated and connected with Moses for about 5.5 years. And the reason why the work that Moses does is so important because of the racial disparities that inflict the criminal justice system are so pronounced, they're damaging and destructive to our community. And in order for us to help our community, we must uplift these issues so people without a voice can actually be helped and are able to heal themselves through recovery and getting out of prison and acclimating themselves to society. And the majority of people are coming out, so we work hard.
Awesome. Rachel, can you tell us what makes you inspired about the work that you do at Moses? Why do you get involved at Moses?
Well, I've been involved in Moses for over 5 years as well, and my inspiration now is that I'm actually married to a man who's on extended supervision, and that affects me. But when I first started with Moses, my concern was the fact that people were being treated inhumanely, and I wanted to help make a change.
All right. So can you tell us about one of the initiatives or one of the major projects that you're working on right now?
Well, one of the things that we're working on right now, we're highlighting this new report from Columbia University, the Justice Law Center, which is speaking about mass supervision in the United States. And we here in Madison, we were ranked within the worst when it comes to racial disparities and put people on supervision. So that's one of the big things that we're lifting up. And tonight we're actually doing a forum based off that report to actually educate the public on how being on supervision just doesn't affect the individual being on supervision, but it also affects family members, it affects wives, it affects children, it affects how individuals are able to get and maintain and keep a job, and also housing, and just being able to live a healthy, normal life in communities, in the community. So that's one of the things that this year we're really lifting up, because supervision has taken over the argument of mass incarceration. So that's one of the things that we're really highlighting, even with the GPS. A lot of individuals are on GPS, and how it malfunctions, how people get locked up. It's the atrocities that happen and how it traumatizes individuals. It's to say it's important is an understatement, and to say that we are in a dire situation is also an understatement.
All right, Rachel, do you have any final words or final notes you'd like to make to the board about why you're here representing Moses?
Well, I'm also working on that issue. We have 68,000 people in the state of Wisconsin that are on extended supervision. They also, as long as they're on extended supervision or they're on supervision, they do not have the right to vote. This affects mainly people of color, poor people, people with mental health issues, and the policies and laws that are being passed directly affect them, and yet they have no say. They work, they pay taxes, but they are not allowed to vote.
All right. Well, thank you so much. And this has just been your introduction to Moses. We have more to come, and we thank you very much. And if you have any more questions about Moses, where can they find you on the internet?
MosesMadison.org.
All right.
And you can follow us on Facebook as well.
All righty. Thank you. Good afternoon, I'm Sherry. I'm the Executive Director at Community Shares, and we're here to introduce you to our new members. And today we're talking to Aaron Perry, the leader of Rebalance Life Wellness Association. Aaron, why don't you tell us about Rebalance Life Wellness?
Yeah, Rebalance Life Wellness Association, it's a nonprofit organization. We work to ensure that Black men and boys have the tools and the opportunity to live happier, fuller lives. We know that the average age of death is very low. So our goal is to try to help improve the health outcomes for our Black men and boys.
And how would people probably know your work best?
You know, yeah, here lately, it was the Time magazine honor that I received, to get notified that you're one of the top 50 most influential people in healthcare globally.
That's
just crazy. But I own it.
And you're on the board of Community Shares.
That is correct. Yes, yes. And and I'm looking forward to getting involved and learning more about the organization. So, but you guys have been good to me.
Good. Can you tell us about your program at JP's Barbershop and other barbershops?
Yes, so we opened our Men's Health and Education Center in JP Hair Design Barbershop because, for one, it's the largest black barbershop in Dane County, where it's by appointment only, so men have to schedule an appointment. And so I selected that place because there's less than a 1% cancellation rate. So when guys schedule their appointment to get their haircut, they show up. And so what better place to open up a men's health center where we know that men typically don't go to the doctor, so we decided to bring the doctor to them in a place that they trust, they respect, and they actually show up.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So you've been providing referrals and health information services.
Absolutely. Yeah, we do blood pressure screenings daily. We do diabetes testing, flu shots. We do a free oral health screening. Anything that men need to get their health back on track. If we don't have it in our Men's Health Center, we will consult with them and make it happen for them.
Great. I know another quick program that I'd love for you to share with folks is the summer program, or maybe it wasn't a summer program, the program that you did with young boys.
Yes, the Black Men Run, Brown Boys Read. So Black Men Run is a national organization that I've just been selected as the Director of Health, Wellness, and Disease Prevention. So we have 50 chapters across 29 states. And so because we have this group of black men, we decided to bring our young men of color in. So we do a nice summer program, Black Men Run, Brown Boys Read, where we get the kids together once a week, and we do a combination of reading for 45 minutes, and then we actually run for 45 minutes, and then when they're done, we feed them and we take them home. But the goal of that is to make sure that when they're spending time over the summer, that they're not just sitting at the in front of a TV playing Xbox. We want to get them out, get them active, and keep them reading proficient. So
awesome. Well, this has been your introduction to Aaron Perry from Rebalance Life Wellness Association, and we have more to come. Thanks so much for tuning in.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Sherry Dubiel, the Executive Director of Community Shares. We are now joined by Diana from Voces de la Frontera. And Diana's going to tell us a little bit more about Voces and the important work they're doing in the community.
Well, hi Sherry, and I'm Diana Perez. I'm the medicine organizer in Voces de la Frontera. I've been working here for half a year, and as you might know, we are a fairly new chapter. We've been in Madison for about a year and a half, and what we're working on right now is the driver license campaign. We are focusing all of our efforts into restoring driver licenses to Wisconsin drivers.
And how long has Voces de la Frontera been around in the state?
In the state, it's been a long time, since 2001.
2001, okay. And what are some other big campaigns or initiatives you all have worked on besides the driver's license campaign?
Right. Well, a couple months ago we were working on Voceros por el Voto, which was our effort to get the Latinos to go out and vote. And I feel like that was we had a pretty good turnout, I think. So Voceros por el Voto and the driver license campaign, and DACA, we're working on ensuring that DACA students have the same rights that citizen students do, equal tuition and into the same tuition, basically.
Okay. Is there anything that you would like the other members of Community Shares to know about your work or the people that you work to advocate for?
Right, yes. So we are, like you mentioned, a statewide organization in Wisconsin, and our members are dual wage and immigrant members, and we work with them to encourage them and motivate them and empower them to fulfill themselves.
All right. Any final words to introduce yourself to the rest of the members of Community Shares?
Well, it's great meeting with you, and I'm glad that we're a part of Community Shares.
Great. Thanks, Dan.
Thank you.
some amazing people that I've met recently, and we're going to have them come up and they're going to share a few words about their time at Omega School. Hopefully they're going to thank the teachers for all the help and thank their families, but we want to use this time to bring up the graduates, and they're going to share a few words. Right, Nick? So we're going to bring up Nick Alano. Nick's coming up first. Let's give a big round of applause. I know his family's here.
Well, hi, I'm Nick. Didn't know I was going to be doing this, but as far as this program goes, I'd have to give a huge thank you, especially to Oscar, for kind of working around my schedule with having a kid, having a job, and doing all these things that are new to me. He helped me through every situation that I had and got me to study, got me to do the tests that I didn't want to do and come in when I didn't want to come in, and got me to the place that I knew I needed to be, but never really had my head on straight enough to see that that's where I had to go. Other than that, I mean, I don't really know what to say. I'm surprised that I'm even here walking the stage in the first place. I never thought I would be here. And yeah, just a big thank you to every teacher within the program that helped me study, helped me get there on time, helped me work around my schedule and do what I needed to do to get where I am now.
I don't really know what to say, but I want to thank my family right there. Mom, Uncle James, Grandma. And, close family, Dalshay, Jay. My 4 years of high school been kind of hard, so I mean, it's good that this program kind of helped me finish. Oscar, Miguel, and Kevin, and Kathy, you guys helped me a lot, and yeah, I'm glad I finished, and I look forward to furthering this to college, and so that's it.
Talking about how the Latino LGBT community is different, and you want to make sure that folks in the area understand that. Can you tell us?
Yes, so our needs are very different, and many of our members, unfortunately, they do not have documentation. So obviously, we have to work with that as well. And many of our folks do not feel welcome in Madison, in addition to the fact that they might not have documents. So that really puts them in a disadvantage. So that's why we are Orgullo Latinx, and Orgullo means proud. We are a proud community, and even though gay marriage has been, same-sex marriage has been, is legal now, there's still a lot of discrimination within our gay community, bisexual community, lesbian community, and especially within our transgender community. So we are here as a support group to support entity to other, to the LGBT plus Latino community.
Can you tell us about one of your initiatives or events to help people better understand how Orgullo Latinx works in the community?
Yeah, so one of the things that we do, we do a number of things, but one of them is we go into the community and we talk to them about some of the work that we do. For instance, last year we went to a group of Latino seniors to talk about them, about the LGBT plus Latino community. Many of these seniors, they never heard the word gay, the word lesbian, transgender. So That's part of the message that we go out, that we bring out there. We bring that education within our community. After that meeting, one senior came to me and she was crying. She told me that her daughter is lesbian and she was having issues understanding that. So again, it is still happening. So that's one of the things that we do. The other thing that we do is participate in the LGBT plus parade. Very important for us. What we want to do with that, we want to bring families. We want to normalize being gay, being LGBT plus. I don't care about the gay parade with half-naked men. Those parades are for something else. Our parades in Madison portray the family values that an LGBT plus family has.
Awesome. So this has been Baltazar de Anda Santana from Orgullo Latinx, and stay tuned for our next interview. Thank you.
Hi, this is Kia Stern. Today I'm here at Community Shares of Wisconsin, and we are thrilled to be new members at Community Shares of Wisconsin. Community Shares of Wisconsin has been working on social justice issues since 1971. We are thrilled to be new members here. Positive Women for Change, our key focus is to address the needs of women in our community who face adversity that results in the disarray of their household finances. We provide peer-to-peer coaching and motivating our participants with peer-to-peer support and referrals to resources. And we have them sign a pledge, and we allow them to set their own specific goals based on their modalities of experience, so that way they can come up with a feasible financial plan or personal life plan, and we allow them a stipend once they reach the goals within their timeline. Again, my name is Kia. I'm the founder and CEO at Positive Women for Change, and we are thrilled. Again, did I say that? We are thrilled to be members here at Community Shares of Wisconsin. Thank you.